Yeah, another week.
That's not really him, man. The government got him because they heard this shit. That's
Shout out to my boy Eric. I don't think he's listening, but we're this guy just put us on blast right here. We need a new spot, man. We need a fucking new spot. I'm literally starting to get irritated at everywhere we go because there's always fucking people, man. And
yeah, they killed King Kai, man. Sent her to Otherworld.
Dude, I just dripped fucking coffee all over myself.
Hey, man, it's not my fault you don't know how to control your drip.
I'm usually pretty good at the fluids, man. This does not go well. I think, dude, this might be the first time I've ever spilled coffee on myself, like ever. The fuck?
Anyways, that's not Eric.
We got like a audience member. Dude, what the fuck did I do with my coffee?
That's not Eric, man. They killed him. Government killed him. He knew too much.
You think so?
Yeah. Sure did.
Yeah, all I know, man, we need a new spot because it's starting to get ridiculous. Like, I can't be talking about horrible fucking things when.
We'll keep it hard R today.
Hard R?
Yeah.
Like a rolling R?
Yeah, like Deadpool, the movie.
Yeah, that could have been PG-13 except for the cuss words.
Yeah. Speaking of rated R, I just saw on Facebook that 20 years ago, our favorite movie came out. Starship Troopers.
I want to rewatch that.
To confirm how great it is, it was great. It was brilliant.
I still think we should do like a movie podcast where we talk about movies and reanalyze like some of the ones we used to like, because I'm telling you, man, you're not going to like some of the shit you used to like.
Yeah, dude, I like everything I liked.
I disagree. I saw some shit and I'm like,
What's a movie you didn't see? Or what's a movie you saw that you don't like anymore?
I don't know, man. I got to think about it. But I know recently I saw some movies that I'm like, Oh, by the way, I saw that 50 Shades of Black. It's funny. I'm hesitant to tell you to watch it because there's a lot of parts that aren't funny.
I won't watch it.
There's a lot of parts that aren't funny, but the parts that are funny are hilarious. Like you're rolling. You're like, are you kidding me right now? But there's a lot of dumb parts. You're just like, dude, this is scary movie dumb.
Yeah,
like,
it's the same. Two dudes.
It's just like, this is scary movie dumb where you're like, dude, seriously, this isn't even smart fun. This is stoner fun where you're gonna laugh at everything. But there is some scenes where you're like, holy shit. Which, by the way, I also saw Baywatch.
Was that movie good?
No.
Really?
No, it's not good. It's not good.
I love
The
Zac
humor
Efron.
is dog shit. The humor's dog shit. The only thing that is kind of funny is that chunkier guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of funny because he's put into some fucking uncomfortable positions. But it's definitely one of those movies that if it comes on TV, watch it. But I wouldn't pay for it. The Rock is like whatever in it. He's The Rock. You know, he's The Rock and everything. I mean, the only reason I would suggest watching is if you're a woman and you're trying to get off on Zac Efron. He's a little too yoked in that movie. For like a dude is doing lifeguarding a bit too much, right? Same thing with The Rock. You're like, what? That big motherfucker saving people in the water? What is he, Shamu?
Might be.
So I call bullshit on that. But I mean, I guess there's some things for the guys too, because they got that one girl who's like supposedly the Pamela Anderson replacement. Which another dumb part about that movie is that they have the same names as the characters did in the show. Like The Rock is Mitch Buchanan or whatever. Yeah. I think he's Mitch, but I don't know if he's Buchanan. The girl used to be Pamela Anderson. CJ, you fucked that up. CJ is like the girl who's Pamela. She's a new girl who's just bouncing all over the place. And they got another girl who's I don't know who she's supposed to be in this series, but you know what I mean. She's supposed to be somebody. I think the only new character, I think, is the Zac Efron character.
What's his name in there, Zac Efron?
Brody, I think.
Oh,
no joke. I think it's literally Brody.
Right.
Yeah. So, I wouldn't
really
recommend it.
Zac Efron and stuff. You know, High School Musical 1 through 3.
I haven't seen any of those.
3 is the shit,
I'm a goddamn man. I don't need that shit.
That's some emotional shit right there.
What else you got? What else is he in? He does do some funny shit, though. What else is he in?
That funny grandpa one you're telling me?
That movie, he's funny in that movie.
What
else you got?
Oh, that one. Fuck, it's a really good chick flick one.
Oh, the one where he's got a brother.
Yeah, and it's a boat.
Yeah, that was a good one.
One girl's hot in there. Damn, what is it? I don't know. That one's good. There's a couple other ones I can't think of. I'm drawing a blank right now. Here's that one I want to see, but nobody wants to go see it with me. It's with Zendaya. It's a musical because he makes a shit ton of musicals for some reason.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah.
Was he in that movie I told you I liked? He was in that movie I liked, right? The one with him and Michael B. Jordan and
the
other guy from Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
With like a dude chick flick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that movie. Okay, so that was him. Right. He was funny in that too. He was funny in that.
Yeah, he was good. I think the movie I want to see is like The Greatest Show on Earth. Yeah, The Greatest Show on Earth.
Oh, I have seen, like, isn't the Wolverine in that?
Yeah, Wolverine's in that. Wolverine makes a lot of musicals too.
Yeah, he likes that shit. Like he did the other one, right? The one literally the whole thing is a musical.
Yeah, I want to go see that one because I like Zac Efron, but no one wants to go see it with me.
Yeah, I like my balls where they're at, so you're gonna have to go by yourself.
Damn, man. Yeah, my sister didn't want to go. She was like, "No, Zendaya is too young for Zac Efron." I'm like, shit. But if it was you, you'd probably be fine, huh? She didn't answer. Zendaya is that black chick from Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Oh, the one who the main girl he's trying to go out with.
No,
the one he goes to homecoming with.
No, the other one, the like nerdy one.
The one that's Mary Jane.
Yeah, that one.
Which, by the way, that reel was like, that's Mary Jane.
It's not really her.
They called her MJ.
They just did that. She's not really MJ. They clarified.
What'd you think about that? I'm gonna just spoil this now. What'd you think about the ending of that, where Aunt May finds out he's Spider-Man?
It's pretty funny.
Surprised they did that so early on.
Man, it's ridiculous. They can't keep that secret for 20 years.
It's been done like that forever.
It's the modern age, man. We got internet and shit.
Did you hear about the theory? This is some nerd shit. Women are already tuning out. They're like, all right, let me skip to 10 minutes in.
Let me skip. I can't DJ Hero to this.
Did you hear about the theory that Aunt May is actually his mom?
No, I didn't hear that.
It's on all. I'm not gonna quote it because I don't remember. I saw this movie months ago. But it's like an online theory that a lot of people have that Aunt May is actually his mom. I can't remember. There was a point where Aunt May hooked up with his dad somehow. Like it's this comic book story that's kind of like an else. Sorry, it's like an Elseworld story, but it's actually like a comic book you can buy where Peter's dad hooked up with Aunt May accidentally, well, like intentionally.
Oh, it's like when I go into Pornhub. It's just, I'm just trying to find normal things. It's like incest, everything. This is part of it, right?
That's a problem, right? Like, how much of that is in there?
Way too much.
Honestly, I don't run into that stuff too much because, like, I have specific girls. I get my balls busted for this all the time. I got specific girls that I search for just to avoid all that shit.
Oh, you do?
Huh?
Oh, you do?
Yeah, and
really?
it's not like one. I get a lot of I get bullshit for that. They're like, oh yeah, who you search for? I'm like, look, the reason why women ask for that is because they're wondering like what my type is. Right? Oh, you'd be surprised. I got everything, dog. I got chicks for when I'm looking for like Hispanic chicks. I got stuff when I'm looking for white chicks. I got stuff
you
when
can
I'm looking
remember
for black
all
girls.
their names. You can't remember my name.
Is that how it goes?
The fuck, John?
No, because you know what? Like, let's be honest, man. First of all, let's be honest.
I was say you didn't say that right.
Let's be honest. When you're about to take care of some business, right? And I look at this like a
mission,
or like just maintenance. Like I'm trying to scratch my back, right? I'm trying to take care of business, right?
I'm trying to scratch my back with my dick.
And instead of my back, it's my dick. Instead of scratching,
it's my dick.
Stroking. Oh jeez. Anyways, like you could go.
People off already.
They're gone. They
dude. Fucking left. They went to church.
Trying to keep it, how would you say, soft heart today?
Soft heart.
Anyways, when they're searching, dude, like you don't want to spend 1,000,000 hours looking for stuff, right? Like as it is, it already Jeez, man. I gotta like hold on. I gotta get my train of thought back. When you're searching for shit, like you're not trying to spend 13 hours in one spot, right? Like that's problem number one. So if you're going for like, let's say you got a specific thing, like you're then searching for like, oh, I'm looking for what's your thing? Like you're like green bag compilations.
Wow.
Because I know how you do. I know how you do, dog. You're like you're looking for the dude that spent 13 hours making a 2-hour movie, and just said the best of the best. You're gonna break your governor.
Dude, I've done that before.
I know you have. That's why I brought it up.
I gotta look up what all the fuss is about.
What do you mean?
I was not impressed by anything, man. I was not impressed.
How long? Okay, the real question though, how long did you stay on that video before you were like, "Oh, I'm not impressed"?
Well, I was just like,
you're like 2 hours in. It's only 2 hour, 40-minute video.
Like 5 minutes. I was like, I don't get what this fuss is about. Why does this need to be a compilation?
Because some people are into that, man. They want to see just the pieces they're trying to get into.
Go for it, man.
I don't know, but anyways, so you can get into some rabbit hole shit, right? Because so first, if you're going for like a specific thing, so you're like, oh, I'm trying to get into the cream pie section. You can go down to like the categories and go that way. But then what I find in the websites that I tend to peruse,
CrocTube.
let's say you go and find the one you want, right? And then you click on that category. But for some reason, it gives you the like lowest grade home videos first that have like 2% ratings and like they got like 0 views and they got like.
Man, if your shit ain't 74% or higher, I ain't watching it.
And it's just got shitty views and it's got 0 favorites and it's got like I'm like, dude, I'm not. Then you don't want to go through and spend another 13 hours. Like going through the pages, because then your pages are like you got 400 pages you can go, right?
Everything on the first 2 pages is done.
That's what I'm saying. You can spend like 13 hours just looking for. You're like, next thing you know, for example, you'll be in tab number 45. None of the thumbnails look good.
That's when you got issues. If you're on like, tab 45, you're.
That's what I'm saying, man. If this is a maintenance situation. All right, I'm not trying to spend 45 minutes looking for a good video. So I just go to specific people that I like or specific people that put out good content.
Like Philip DeFranco. Just like that. Except the X-rated version.
Exactly. Good production value, good acting. You know? You're not going to go and watch shitty reality television. You know what you like? You want to go Home Shopping Network or you want to go to the cooking channel? You like Hell's Kitchen? You go directly to Hell's Kitchen. You're not going to go and then watch like, oh, let me watch 13 hours of this pottery video before I really get to the thing I want to see. Why? Let's just be honest here, all right? Plus, I feel like there's an internal clock in your system that, I said internal clock, by the way.
I heard that.
Internal clock in your system where you look at the time after and you're like, hold up. I just spent 40 minutes looking for a video and I'm still not gotten done with my job.
Like, I got another 40 before I get this out.
So then you just feel pathetic. So I'm not trying to do any of that. So I got specific people I search for or specific like videos or whatever. And so I'm like, nah, man, I ain't trying to waste time. I'm trying to get in business. I'm trying to get to whatever I got to do the rest of the day or go to sleep or whatever. I got things to do, man. I'm a productive motherfucker. All right, I got lists and shit. All right, don't give me this thing about 45 pages in. I'm still looking at some dude through a potato camera. I don't want any of that shit. Got a dude that looks like he's in the back of a forest somewhere with some potato camera. He's using like one of those hunting cameras for like animals and shit.
Yeah, if your shit.
I'm like, he's just got like a squirrel mask on, and he's like in the middle of the forest with one of those hunting cameras that are black and white at night. I don't want any of that shit.
Yeah, man, if your shit ain't 74% and higher, I ain't wasting time on it, man. If I can't pass a college class with it, if I can't get my 3 credits for my associates, I ain't doing it.
Yeah, man.
What's wrong with you people?
Gotta prioritize your time, man. Time is valuable. All right, Tony Robbins said that or some shit.
Yeah, if you ain't on tab 2, that's it.
It's over.
Wasted.
That's hilarious.
Oh, man.
So I agree with you. Anyways, I was laughing, dude, because as we were talking about all that dumb shit we just said, there was a girl and guy that came in, right? They came in.
Yeah.
And let me just start by saying, some of y'all white girls are evolving. All right, I'll just leave that out there. I won't say anything else. But I was laughing my ass off, dude, because when that guy came out with that girl, and you know, I probably didn't notice this. It's not like it's happened inside the Starbucks, but when they walked out, that girl is legit walking bow-legged as fuck. Mm-hmm. Like, you know how penguins walk when they waddle, but they kind of swing their legs out. That's how that girl was walking. I was like, dude, what did you get in what happened to you, dude, man? Like you're walking like you need to swing your hips side to side to be able to move around.
Man, that dude was savage too. He knew what was
up.
That
dude didn't do shit. That girl's got like one of those orc vibrating dildos that have like a fucking beads in there, and they got
yeah, that's probably more likely. But shout out to that dude because he just walked out after his girl was just, I don't know, gagging on the air or whatever. She was choking on a lung over here. He just kept walking, man. He just kept walking.
He's like, I don't care.
Yeah, he just kept walking. He just kept walking like it was not an issue. And he just got in the car and left her behind.
He just didn't care.
Like
she eventually went out, and I don't know what she did. I think she went to go see if that noodle place was open, but
a fat noodle was open.
Legit, if this place was open next door, I would have ate some noodles. That would have been good. You know, nice and warm soup, right?
Soup. Yeah, I don't know. To ask when these people come by what they serve.
Yeah, by the way, that dude looked like a pencil. There's no way he's got some like Starbucks monster cup cock.
You didn't need to finish that sentence. I think we got it. Thanks.
Did you though?
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
I did.
I think sometimes you just need to say it. Put it out in the universe. All I'm saying, man, is that was the most bow-legged I've seen anybody walk in a long time. And I've laid that kind of damage before, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, really, John? Oh, really?
Is that you?
Who was this? Who was this for? Was it me?
What if it was? You remember?
I don't remember that.
You remember those questions I had to give you?
I don't remember that.
You remember? Wheelchair and all.
Don't remember shit, John. Like some other hoe.
What's her name?
What's her name? Fucking Slutville.
That's hilarious, man. So anyways, that was about a handful of minutes of debauchery, which I know you ladies. I had to make up for our movie reviews.
That movie review was...
I'm telling you, we should do like a legit, like, 15-minute podcast of like movies, reviewing movies. Have you heard? I told you, I think, about this in the last podcast where I think it's movies or Fandango or some shit that has like literally, like, I think it's like $10 a month, kind of like Netflix, and you get, I think it's like, I heard as much as a movie a day. I'm like, that's a bit aggressive. But I've heard somebody saying that one of those, like, it's only select theaters, right? But I mean, I guess a good portion of them do participate.
Oh, I have heard of that.
I mean, literally, dude, if you get it and you do more than 2 movies a month, it pays for itself, right? Like, ultimately, every time you go see a movie, it's like $10, give or take. Unless you're going, 3 o'clock, like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's cheaper. But for the most part, I mean, it pays for itself. It doesn't seem like a bad deal. If we get like a weekly movie going, we review brand new movies. Spoiler-free reviews and shit.
That'd be a good idea, man.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
So is it $10? I thought it was like $30 a month.
I thought it was $10 a month. That's why
it's $30 a month.
I heard different, and that's why I thought it was justifiable. Like with one movie, you're making your money, right? Like, but I gotta do research. This is literally doing no research at all, so I could be wrong. But it makes sense. It makes sense if it does work out that way to watch more than one movie, and all we do is like a quick 5-minute, 10-minute video or podcast about the movie, just talking shit.
Go see The Shape of Water.
Already that title sounds like I don't want to see it. It's like some M. Night Shyamalan bullshit. Which, by the way, his shit was legit in the beginning, and then he just started making weird fucking movies.
Did you see That one he did with young Professor Xavier, where he had all those personalities.
No, that's an M. Night Shyamalan movie? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think so.
No, I haven't seen it. Is that good?
Yeah. Was it Split? I think it's called Split.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It's good?
Yeah, what's his name's a good actor? Is M. Night Shyamalan the one who did Unbreakable?
Yeah, he did Unbreakable.
Okay, yeah, it's him. You want spoilers at the end?
No, hold on. I'm going to look it up. Why am I putting an emoji button?
Is he gay?
Split movie director? Is he director? She says Shyamalan.
Sir,
You're right,
racist.
though. You're right. Yeah, he is.
All right, well, I won't ruin it for you then.
No, I'll watch it. Don't ruin it for me. Damn, man. Haley Joel Osment looks a little fucking rough.
Yeah, man, he's tore the fuck up.
Anyways, I just think it's a good deal we need to look into it. We need to look into it. So what's going on with you, man? What's going on with life?
Let's see what I do this week. Got almost a full week of work. That was cool. It was cool. Chill. Didn't do anything. Didn't do too much. Pretty chill. Start driving here in another 2 weeks. That'd be cool.
For work, you mean?
Yeah, for work.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
man.
I can't focus on anything other than that dude's bitching Camaro.
Do you remember when those 2000 Camaros were legit?
No.
This was back when we were in high school.
No, okay.
And I was like, rocking Seabiscuit, and that Camaro could have totally molested me if it was trying.
By that logic.
It was Seabiscuit. Seabiscuit had like 98 horsepower.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. By that logic.
Yeah.
Well,
that's why they were legit. Otherwise, I'd be like, what is that piece of shit you're driving? And it's still running? After I got the Z, you saw I had no respect for those cars.
I'll tell everybody the story of the guy I met at QT. After work one day, I went to get my sister soda. She likes soda. And so while I was there, I was like, because QT has pretzels. They got legit pretzels. And
I don't think people on the East Coast have QTs, do they?
Well,
it's like Circle K, except it's cleaner and nicer. And they actually have they've got a little, what they call a QT kitchen, where you can order food and coffee and,
you get some more like specialty stuff.
Yeah.
So we got pretzels. We like pretzels because back in the day we got fucking pretzels from our middle school. So
I almost, if somebody, sorry to interrupt you. If it wasn't super expensive, I'd love somebody to do like a cartoon of some of the old stories, like the pretzel stories, like my friend buying that pretzel, because it used to be 50 cents.
Yeah.
Anyways, I have no idea what podcast I was on, so you'd have to go back to like 1 to listen. Go 1 all the way up to 78 or whatever the fuck we're at. 78 hours of your time. You got time. You're at work right now. Go back and listen to those. You got time. You work 8-hour days. You can fit 8 podcasts in a day.
So
7 if you're legit, because you actually have to work.
So I order my pretzel, and because I'm a goddamn man, I get it with everything on there. I get the salt, sugar, all the grease, man.
Wait, you get salt and sugar? Damn.
Or whatever comes with
that. You're trying to trick that the insulin response, right?
Whatever the pretzel comes with, it's salt and like butter. There you go, salt and butter.
Salt and butter. Okay.
That's what I meant to say. Why does people park right here?
I don't know, man. It always seems like people come to Starbucks in pairs, like in couples.
That's what you do. I told you the story, man. That's what you do.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, you got to warm up your fingers. You don't like them cold.
Wow. They're just holding the Starbucks, right? Gets you ready. That's pretty bad. Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm trying not to laugh at my own joke.
Dude, I do that shit all the time.
Dying.
I do that shit all the time.
Oh, that was off the top of my head, too. If that's not the clip of the week, I don't know what is.
I got so lazy this week.
Anyways, so I get the salt and butter one, classic pretzel, man.
Oh, yeah. I'm want one right now.
She's good. QT kitchen's closed, man. It closed at 9.
Damn.
So I get that. And dude, in back of me, I can tell he's not a hitter because first thing, he has a jacket on. It's a black jean jacket. and he has jeans on. I'm like, you can't do that. You got jeans and jeans on. What the fuck's wrong with you? What is it, 1980? What the fuck you doing, homie? Anyways, he has a hat on. It's backwards. I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you? Anyways, so he orders a pretzel too, and he tells the dude, and I quote, make sure there's not too much salt on that pretzel. Last time, there was too much salt on there, and it really pissed me off.
The fuck?
Yeah. I'm sorry, do you need help that orphan into the Starbucks?
I think he made it, but I think that kid just heard me say, the fuck?
What the fuck was that?
It's pretty close. No, I think his parents just
let
him go ahead.
So, yeah, I was like, what is that? There's too much salt on the pretzel?
Bitch-made shit, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you attest somebody's, like, the amount of salt somebody wants?
I don't know.
That's that's so subjective.
I think you can get it unsalted, I think. But I'm a goddamn man, so, I get it with full salt and full butter.
Right, but he's like, I don't like the amount of salt. So why didn't you just get it unsalted?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm a goddamn man. So if I get the heart attack, I want the full heart attack. I want all of it.
Well, also, they use big grain salt.
It's big grain salt. It's not like salt that they put on fries.
Yeah, it's like it's big grain.
Yeah, it's big
so
grain.
You can literally wipe it off like it's ants on your fucking pretzel.
Yeah, like my sister.
Why is he bitching?
My sister one time has been like, "Wow, this is a really buttery pretzel."
So he just got shot.
I heard that, and so she took some of the butter off with a napkin. She didn't go back to QT and was like, "There's too much goddamn butter on this." I'm mad.
Fucking
Anyways,
ass people.
So they gave me mine. I was like, "Thank you, I appreciate that. You got this to me in a timely manner. I really appreciate your customer service." He was like, "Thank you. I appreciate you as a customer." I was like, "Cool. I'll see you again." It's like, "Cool." And so then I waited an extra 15 seconds to see what was happening.
With that guy?
That guy. And he was like, "Yeah, thanks." It's like, "Can you put it in a bag?" And he gave him a bag. But he's like, "No, I don't want that bag. I want the other bag." I was like, "This motherfucker."
What the fuck's wrong with that guy?
Fucking douche. I was like, "I'm going to have to stab
fucking
motherfucker."
Mouth breathers.
And so as I'm going by, I fucking look at him. As I'm looking at you now, I just like, motherfucker. And so he looks at me. I'm like, I'm gonna have to stab somebody. I'm gonna have to stab somebody right now. Like I knew I was. And so I go out one way, and then he goes out the other way. And then I had to find my keys in my pocket. And so I put the pretzel on top of my car. And then I turn around, and this dude's getting into his fucking car, right? He's still acting all tough as shit. He's getting into his fucking Hyundai something or other. I don't know. It's a Hyundai. Who gives a fuck what it is? Hyundai car. It's fucking lowered. And his hood is off or something. He has a black hood on there.
Oh, probably like a carbon fiber or whatever.
I guess on his Hyundai.
Hey, man. Everybody's trying to be a poser.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Should tell him, hey, make sure you don't catch your dress on the way in.
Yeah, man.
I don't get it, man. Some people are just fucking disrespectful. Plus, also, everybody's a fucking snowflake nowadays. I mean, just man the fuck up.
Yeah, it's true.
As I get older, I feel like I'm turning into the dude from Gran Torino. I'd be like, dude, I'm getting over some of this softness shit.
Wow, that's a jump.
I guess that is his thing, right? No, I'm just talking about an old angry black guy. Old angry.
These damn natives, get off my land.
Get off my property. Except without the southern accent. Anyways. Yeah, man, people are just fucking ridiculous. I'm like, grow the fuck up. Be a man. Be a man. Be a man. It's like that kind of attitude is not the kind of attitude women want.
No. That's why North Korea wants to go to war with us, man.
Has that still a thing? Is that what's up?
I don't know, man. I keep out of it.
I'll pinch at the news. So I haven't watched the news in a week. I found myself being saner when I do that. Plus, ain't nobody got time for that shit. I got things that I'm trying to do, man. I got errands I gotta run. I got appointments I gotta make. I'm trying to hustle here. I'm trying to make that paper. I don't got time for that shit. I'm trying to climb mountains and shit. I'm trying to do monkey shit like climb mountains.
You put a whole bunch of stickers up on the mountain?
I don't often do that because they don't stay. Because there's dirt and shit. So, unless I'm taking Windex up there and cleaning up some rocks. And jeez.
I expect you to do that.
Yeah, I'll do some monkey shit. I was thinking, I should just take stuff up randomly.
Get a flag.
Just put it up there?
Just put it up
Dude,
there.
how legit would that be? Dude, that thing will be gone in like a week, though. Somebody will go up there and get it.
Nobody will get... How many people other than you actually climb the mountain?
Not that often, but...
It's not like you're in the nice part of... Well, you are in the nice part of town. It's not like you're in like the hard part of town where everybody thinks you're super hard.
No, but... Like, remember how I told you I left a golf ball? I didn't tell you, but I think I posted on Instagram. I left a golf ball up there one time, and when I went up there last time, it definitely moved. And I'm like, this thing shouldn't have moved unless there's mad winds up there.
Yeah, it's windy.
I don't know. So maybe I could. There is like a pole up there, so I could put a flag up. I should get a Motivated Results flag put up.
Yeah.
Dude, how legit would that be? Dude, I might do that. I just thought about that right now. I might just do that.
Get the QR code on there so people gotta scan that shit.
The real question is, it's got to be big enough so you could see it from under the mountain, but also not too big where the wind can carry it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Do I have a motivator? No, I have a Nordic lifting banner.
Put that bitch up too.
I'm like, hey, Nordic, you want to...
Nordic, look at all this free promotion.
Yo, dog, I got you some free promotion. Send me some stuff over.
Send me some shit. He's going to be like, where's my YouTube video? Let's see, funny story about that.
Dude, I'm so sometimes I feel like I should keep continuing to upload videos to Motivated Results. I haven't uploaded anything to Motivated Results in months, dude.
Hey, man, I need one. I need two. I need a picture of your Motivated Results logo, just the M&R. Like, I need a clear, HD picture.
Oh, to convert it?
Yeah.
You don't want to try to tackle my giant samurai, dude?
Yeah, I need one of those too. That was going to be I need both of those things.
I'll have to find the M&R. I know I have this. I'll send you the samurai as we speak.
I got a shitty one. I got a shitty one of the M&R, but it's kind of shitty.
I'm so legit. I'm literally sending this to you right now.
I don't got the samurai
right
one.
now. You want black and white? What do you want? Red? You want full color? What do you want?
Whatever you want it, man.
Send you a black and white, dog. That'd be easy.
Whatever you want.
Got you an HD picture going your way right now. He's about to get to your phone right now. Right now. Right now. You have it on silent?
No.
You on vibrate?
No.
So you got nothing? Right there. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, technology. If I knew how to wireless send this to your phone like some of the kids are doing these days, I'd do that too. But I got no way of doing that.
I only work for dick pics.
So anyways, yeah, that's not a bad idea, man. I might look into that making a banner or a flag. But honestly, you want to put some bets on how long that would stay up there? Because there are people eventually that go up there. Like, for example, I climbed the other day, and there was these two dudes walking on another side of the mountain, and the one dude saw me, and I think they're trying to kill me because the dude saw me up there, and I'm like, okay, it seems like he's going towards me now, and so I started climbing down the mountain. And when I went down, I kind of got far enough because I go savage on it. So I go down pretty quick. And I turned around, and that dude was at the top of the mountain where I was. So I'm like, what, is he trying to make friends with me, or he's trying to kill me? I got a 50% chance of this going either way.
Well, that's when you got to get a rock and just start...
Fight for survival?
Fighting people.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to read this article because I think there's science I need to know about.
You should definitely look at that, and then also send me a link.
Yeah, that's to do with the rocks we're talking about.
That's right, science.
Mm-hmm.
But I've actually legit thought about getting a mountain bike, and getting deep in those other mountains that I don't want. In order to get to more of these mountains, I'd have to literally walk, half a mile after climbing the original mountain, and already walking and jogging another mile. You know what I'm saying? So I'm if I had a mountain bike, I could get to the other mountains boom, like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get in shape, dog. I don't know why I'm always getting in fucking shape during winter. Never in summer.
'Cause, man, that's...
It's always never in summer. Not when it's hot as balls.
Of course, I got a virus on my phone now.
Stop looking at those shady sites, dog.
Never.
Anyways, like we were talking about, I was thinking about putting more content up on Motivated Results. You know what I should do is I should slowly start reviewing like tech. Like remember I told you I got those headphones? I'm kind of really digging right now, man. Like I said, the battery life isn't great on them, but I'm digging the wireless, like 100% wireless. Just fucking headphones on my ears. And they're inexpensive. They're a good deal.
Hey, man, you could do anything on YouTube. I saw this dude yesterday because we wanted to buy the Rick and Morty, one of the Rick and Morty board games. But so we looked on YouTube to see if somebody
bought it,
like showed how to play it. And there was a dude. There's a dude whose whole YouTube channel is nothing but reviewing board games.
Jeez. Well, yeah, everything at this point is on YouTube, man. I saw the other day, there's a kid who reviews
Nerf
guns.
Condoms.
What are those? It would have been, if I would have came up with that line earlier, then it would have been a little smoother. It would have been a better joke.
Yeah, but anyways. That ran quick. I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't know what that dude did.
Anyways, yeah, but do anything, man.
Yeah,
I wanted to do. I followed a dude who does perler bead stuff. He did the whole Empire State Building, 3D. It's
3D,
like this big.
Jeez.
It all snaps together. I'm like, dude, I ain't got that much time, man. And what the fuck am I gonna do with that afterwards?
You should. I'm telling you, man. Make an Etsy shop. Start selling these motherfuckers. Like you did those legit Super Mario World. Boo Ghost or whatever the hell they're called. And
I think I could have ironed those a little bit more, but I was so fucking scared of fucking those ones up.
Well, like I told you, it all depends on the look you're trying to go for, right? Like if you like that pixel look where you want them all flat, then you know, whatever. Nah. I think I like the ones where they actually still have the holes in them.
I do too. I like it to have the holes.
Yeah, so it's like you got to do a light ironing on those and really just test it out.
Yeah.
You got to do it enough where you know it's going to hold. Like if you have to ship it, you got to make sure they hold. So throw them in a box and just shake it around and see if they hold.
That'd be a good idea. I could probably put it in a box and just
tumble it around.
Yeah, this coffee did nothing, man.
I don't know about you, man. I'm feeling good.
No, I could probably put it in a box when I get home and just like put it in the back of my car and just like let it roam around in like the back of my car all week.
See if it doesn't
break.
See
what happens. Like no padding or anything.
Yeah, you just got to make sure you get consistent with your ironing, from what I can tell.
Yeah, I've been pretty good
doing any of this.
The last like 2 or 3 have been really good. Really good.
Yeah, all that 8-bit stuff, 16-bit stuff is pretty easy to do. Like anything, Super Mario World, even Super Mario Brothers 3, because there's so many of those items, it'd be so easy to do that stuff. And people love all that retro shit. I mean, you can start throwing Ninja Gaiden characters on there. Start throwing like anything 8-bit. Be legit Ninja Turtle stuff from like the old Ninja Turtle games. All that stuff would be good to do. Fucking Duck Hunt. Start making Duck Hunt shit. That dog, punch that dog in the face like that.
Dude, that'd be a legit one.
Any of that 8-bit stuff. Fucking people love Mega Man. Doing Mega Man shit. Different Mega Man versions.
Like Max got I think his wife does that. The perler bead shit.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Dude, Max got to be making hand over fist money, but. Because he still has a full-time day job, right? So
yeah,
he's still making the YouTube money. But I do feel like he probably shares some of that money with the guys that he streams with. Because he also does a lot of Twitch.
Yeah.
And Twitch guys are making good money too, right? Like, for example, sometimes I get surprised, dude, how much, like, those Instagram chicks make. Like, those girls make bank. Like, especially when you get into, like, millions of followers. I mean, and then you got like people that do they're companies that want you to sell products, and they like the big one is you see everywhere is that Bang energy drink. Like every Instagram hoe.
We gotta go find some Bang energy right now. I want to try it.
Right now, you're freaking die this late at night. But I mean, dude, how much money are they spending on advertising? Insane amount. Every single chick has one of these things, and I mean, it's insane. I can't even imagine what their budget is for marketing. But ultimately, like, they're making a lot of money. Like, they're making money off of the sponsorships. They're making money off of apparel. If they're smart, they're making fun of apparel, on photos, on like calendars and skate decks. And if they got a website and they got like a fitness app that they're selling, and they've got like, you know, they get appearance fees for clubs that want them to be. I mean, those people are making hand over fist money. Like, one or two of them that I follow have got like legit cars, like Porsche SUVs, and I'm just like,
it's not like a Daewoo.
It's not like a Daewoo. Yeah, it's not like you're a single mom with a Honda Accord, you know, that you got a crush on in your community college. It's like, dude, these are like $50,000-$60,000 SUVs. I mean, decked out. I mean, it's insane to me how much people are making off of social media. And it makes me even laugh even harder when you hear those chicks and they're like, I'm trying to create art. Please no nude requests. And I'm like, art? Is that what this is? It reminds me of that Ray Williams, is that his name? That comedian that I tagged you guys in? Where he's just like, I'm going to do this no justice. But he basically he's like, I'm not following you because of your content. I'm following you because I'm a pervert.
Yeah.
He's like, you post half naked pictures. And I like that shit. He's like, so keep posting those pictures. And it's just like, I mean, he puts it plainly. I mean, look, anybody that looks at these girls and doesn't assume that there's some sort of like plastic surgery or you know, liposuction or fake boobs or waist trainers or whatever, and these girls literally came out of the womb like that, and they just work out a little bit.
Motherfuckers, there's some parking over there.
Literally, everybody's parking right in front of us. They're going to get a taste of the podcast. I'm going to start giving out stickers as people walk by. I'm like, here you go. Listen to the podcast.
Oh, no, not these minorities.
Oh, jeez. Jeez, dog.
No, they can just keep walking.
So all I'm saying is the amount of money people are making is insane. Insane. I'm like, how you can... I can't imagine that, dude.
I fucking smell like pizza now.
I don't know, man. And the crazy part is that when you have a job like that and you're oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't done with my rant. Long story short, if you believe these girls are literally coming out of their mom's wombs like that, and
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, if you think pictures just coming out final form, like
no, man,
that's not true.
Even with workout, man, there's only so far your genetics will naturally take you. Oh, and by the way, some of these hoes are definitely on steroids. Like, some of them are. Like, some of them look like they could take a fucking a right hook from me and they'll be fine. Like, their jaws are like fucking just more square than mine. So ultimately, like, keep your eyes open, because some of this shit is fake, and these chicks selling you their workout programs for their ass developing programs and whatever. Like, there's some caveats, and assume that it's too good to be true, like everything in life. But I'm still amazed at how much these chicks are making. And so I can understand it when people are like hustling. I've never been one to want to lie to people about shit. That's why I think I started Motivated Results. Link to that down below. You know what I'm saying? Check out my fitness channel. There's occasional workout videos in there where I'm shirtless. It's true though.
Like, you can go down there. You might find some. You might like it. I don't know.
Might, dog. Look at the workout videos.
For some reason, you might be able to, I don't know, play the video in slower speed. I don't know.
You actually can do that on YouTube. You go in little settings, and you can put it like half speed, quarter speed. You know what I'm saying? There's one video where I'm just wearing compression pants. Yeah. That's it.
You want to see the meat swing a little bit?
You want to see how I tie it to the leg? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you want to picture how it would be rubbed up against your face?
So there
you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Go.
If you want to see some crazy stuff, check out my RedTube. No, I was kidding.
Oh, fuck.
Motivated
Results / CrocTube. The results are cream pies.
We should do like a hilarious ad. Now, see, the problem is, like, I have really funny but inappropriate, like, just like our content here. Like, we can't post a lot of the shit on Instagram. Like, if people were actually moderating the data in Instagram, like, people would be like, excuse me, you have to take out all these clips. You can't keep any of these clips on it. Dude, half the stuff we talk about.
Like what? I can't talk about cream pies?
Yeah, probably not. Probably
not. Fine. Can I talk about dick outlines?
Nah. Nah.
Jeez. All right. Well,
Which also,
fine.
like, what the fuck, man? Why is it that I can see topless dude nipple, but I can't see chick nipple?
Why are you bringing that up, Brenda? That has nothing to do with anything.
Because it's Instagram. Instagram's cock blocking, dude. It's just like, how come it's okay?
Anything worse than cold coffee, man?
Yeah, no, that's pretty gross, dude. That's like I drink it quick. I'm done with mine. I'm good to go.
Like,
I'm about to jog to my car.
Like, even room temperature walls are, like, good.
Dude, that's not healthy. You should never. Your body temperature should always be that 98 point whatever. You should not have room temperature or anything.
That's what I'm saying.
They're dead. That's what that is. That's death. You're getting coronary walls. Mortuary walls, which
I'm saying room temperature, man. Just like
room temperature's death. It's like mortuary shit.
Maybe it's like a humid July.
Ugh.
You're in a mud hut.
Disgusting. That's not healthy, dog. You can get sick that way. That's how freaking swine flu came around. That's how that started, dude. You don't even know.
That's clip of the week number 2.
Jeez. Ugh.
Speaking of people dying, hey man, my grandmother almost died.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, tell him what happened.
That bitch, man. She didn't die, man.
Why you gotta be so rude? What's your thing with her? You seem like you do not like her.
Why? I don't like her.
Why?
I don't like. She's the worst person in the world. This probably okay. I don't want to say in the world. I don't know everybody in the world, but she's up there. She's definitely up there.
Why? What happened? What'd she do to you?
Nothing to me personally, and I still don't like her. So there you go.
Jeez, you're so like upset about this.
So we went up to the place where she lives, and they're like, "Oh, your grandmother." So my dad's brother was like, "Oh, your parents are kind of sick, so come check on them." My dad was like, "Well, why can't you check on them?" He's like, "Oh, I'm busy. I can't do it, but you can do it."
Does he live closer?
Yeah, he does. He lives like, I don't know, 10, 15 miles away. As to where we live 40 miles away.
Jeez. Yeah, it's a drive.
So we went, and he's like, "Yeah, they're pretty sick, so, I might go check on them." So we went to go check on them, and we got there, and my grandmother was very not responsive, so we had to call the paramedics. Like, we were trying to talk to her, and she wouldn't, like, respond to us. And the first thing that goes through my head is, because last week I got my CPR card.
So you're like, I'm going to have to do CPR.
I'm going to have to do CPR on there. Motherfucker.
Hey, it happened for a reason, dog. It happened for a reason.
I'm like, good one, God. Good one.
Jeez.
I get your humor. I see what you did there. Funny. I'm laughing. On the inside, of course. So, no, we called the paramedics, and they got there in like 5 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, it was actually the fire department got there first, and they were checking her out, and they're like, so the first problem, reason number like 3 or 4 why I don't like her.
Wow.
1 or 2. Any one of those reasons. They go, "What's your name?" And I can give you her name, the name she gave, because it's not her real name. She goes, "My name's Maria." That's what my grandfather said. My grandfather goes, "Her name's Maria." And
so
I go,
where'd that come from?
I'm glad you asked that question. I'm so happy you asked me that question, because after the paramedics got there, because the fire department called paramedics because she still wasn't responding to them too well.
Right.
They go, "Oh, you gotta take her to the hospital." So they called the ambulance, and they got her. So it was like another 5 minutes after that. So the next problem was they live in a stone like house. Like, literally, see those rocks right there? That's what their house is
like
made
brick walls.
Yeah, okay. Rock and wood, man. It looks like
Rocking.
it looks like some shit cavemen lived in, man. There's steps in random places. There's big logs on the ground. I don't know, like for the door frames, I guess, or something. I don't know, man. And so that was the next problem. Like, they're trying to get the stretcher in there. They couldn't go through a front door because there's nothing but steps. And so they couldn't go through there. So they had to go through the back way. But then there's like 2 big like logs or something. I guess that's like where the frame of the house was when they built it. So they couldn't get in there. So they had to like put her in this like giant like bag or sack thing. And all these burly ass firemen and paramedics like rolled her in there, and they carried her into the stretcher. They finally got her in there, and they finally got her into the ambulance.
Jeez.
Yeah. So after they took her, the paramedics were like, "Oh, take your time. It'll be a while before they get her into the, or like once they get her into the hospital and they get her a room and everything, it'll be a while. So take your time." We're like, "All right." So we were like, so we skipped forward a little bit. We went to go get some food, and they were talking to my grandfather to make sure he was all right. We went to go see her in the ER. And we're like, "We're here to see Maria, our last name." And so they're like, "We don't have that person here." I'm like, "The fuck you talking about? That's the name we gave." And so they're looking a bit more, and they finally find her. They're like, "Oh, she's over here." And they're like, "Okay." And so then apparently they put her under sedation or whatever, because I guess she was moving around a lot. So I guess she was sleeping. And what turns out, she had the flu, and she had, pneumonia. So she had passed out.
Jeez, flu and pneumonia?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, also in their house, they don't have heat. And also don't have any running water.
I always hear those stories, and like, I think, too, I'm like, dude, you guys are getting a fat-ass bill from like, the ambulance and all that, right?
Well, I don't know.
Because, like, I think they send you a bill afterwards. It's kind of fucked up, because isn't the government supposed to pay for that?
I think the government does pay for that.
Oh, okay.
So, anyways, so we were going to go in there, but they're like, "Oh, you got to, like, wear a mask and suit up and everything." And we're like, "No, we don't want to go in there." And so one of the other person, I go and just put more clothes on.
Sluts are out, dog. Gotta get some dick and walls, too. You know what I'm saying?
When she's older, yeah, she can do that. So we're there, and this lady's like, "Oh, you can give me information about your grandmother." I'm like, "Yeah." My dad's there, too, so he's like, "Yeah, I'll give you all the information you need." And so we're like, "Oh, give her..." The lady's like, "Give us her name." We're like, "Oh, Maria, whatever, whatever." We're like, "She's been here before, so you should have record of her." They're like, "Oh, that's good. We'll look it up." So she's trying to put it up, and they don't find any record of her. Yeah, in the hospital.
She gave him the wrong name?
Yeah, she gave him the wrong name. And so we're like, great. And so we're trying to find her birth date. They don't have a record of it in the hospital.
So like, why'd she give him the wrong name?
She's fucking crazy.
Oh, jeez.
We're trying to find her social security number. They can't find it. Trying to find her birthday. Can't find it. They got no record of her at all.
So she's like a John Doe in the hospital?
Yeah.
She's a John Doe?
She was, yeah.
Wow.
So they're like, "Oh, well, if you find information at her house, come back and bring it to us, and then we'll fill in all the stuff."
Oh, wow.
I'm like, fucking.
So how'd you eventually find her if she was like a John Doe?
Well, we found her, but they just didn't have any information on her, so we knew who she was, but they just had her in there as John Doe.
They put females in it as John Doe?
Or it's Jane Doe or something like that.
Interesting.
So they, so we went back to the house. Reason number like 5, I don't like her.
Jeez.
She has all her like personal information hidden. You're like, where does she have all her personal information hidden, Ruben? That's a good question, because I looked all over the house. I can't find it. I would think it would be in her purse.
It's probably in a wall somewhere, dude. Like a hidden Jason Statham shit.
I'm so glad you said that, because she's told me before, "Ruben, mijo, if I die, you got to be the first one over here to find all my personal shit." I go, "Really?" And she goes, "Yes. It's hidden everywhere throughout the house."
Dude, she's paranoid. Why is she paranoid? it's like what is it called when you gotta go around places fucking getting shit? What is it called?
Scavenger hunt?
Scavenger hunt. It's like a scavenger hunt inside
her
her house.
I think the literal 5 pieces of Exodia are in her house.
Jeez, man.
Okay, but she has a shit ton of shit. Like, she has clothes from like 1950.
Well, you collect shit over the years, man.
Yeah.
That's why I like to go through my place and get rid of shit every year.
So I couldn't find any of her personal shit, but luckily, I guess she was in the hospital like 2 weeks ago because she fell down. So I found a paper that had all her information on
Oh, there you go. You lucked out.
Yeah, it did. So I took that back. And yeah, it was a completely different name.
Ugh.
And then my dad was all pissed at this point, as I was. And so he goes to my grandfather. He's like, the fuck is this? Why did she give us this name if she's using this name? He goes, oh, yeah, Maria's not her real name. I'm like, why the fuck do you call her that?
How does your dad not know her name? Your dad doesn't know what your mom's first name is? What his mom's first name is? Wow.
He goes, yeah, no. My grandfather goes, no, that's not her real name. I go, well, then why did she use that name? He goes, oh, we were just walking down the street or down the fucking park or somewhere one day, and I guess she just overheard that name out in the wild. She just heard that name. Somebody else was using it, so she goes, oh, I like that name. That's the name you're gonna call me now.
Oh, jeez.
And so that's the name she goes by.
But how old is
50
she?
years ago. 92.
Well, that's probably why. Back in the day, you could probably do that shit, and like nobody had records, so they didn't keep anything. You're just like, I just changed my name. What? Yeah, I just changed my name.
Yeah.
There's nobody to report it to. There's
and
no
also
government.
the real name she goes by, the name she put in the hospital.
Yeah.
Also not her actual legal name. That's her sister's maiden name. So, once again, you tell me what the fuck her real name is?
She's probably like a secret agent, dog. She's trying to keep low key.
I got nothing.
Some Jason Statham shit.
Fucking
Some Punisher
Donald
shit.
Trump couldn't fucking deport her if he tried.
Some Punisher shit, dude. You're trying to stay underground but you still got to get the treatment.
She's so fucking underground. She can't do nothing.
Man. You're good.
Donald Trump could try to deport her. She can deport 7 different people.
Is that what's gonna? Jeez.
He can deport 7 ghosts before she actually gets
7 ghosts. Jeez.
Yeah, man.
Dude, you know what I just fucking remembered? You know, I just came to my mind right now. Fucking New Year's, man.
Yeah, man.
Happy New Year's. Another year. Hopefully another 52 podcasts, right? 52 weeks in a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
52 podcasts. Fuck yeah.
I don't think we did 52 this year, man.
No, we
did
didn't.
Like 48.
No, we must have done more, man. I mean, how long have we been doing this podcast shit?
2 years.
And we only got 79?
Year and a half.
I think we're like
Year
79.
and a month.
I gotta
Year
look.
and a half,
I
year and a
gotta look
quarter.
up old videos because I think it's been more than that.
A year and a quarter.
I gotta look because I gotta look at the first upload. But I mean, we've been doing it pretty, like, religiously for like every week, right? I mean, besides like last week or 2 weeks ago when I missed one. I mean, it's been pretty consistent. I have no update on updating everything and moving it to iTunes. I need to work on that because I literally need to go back now 80 podcasts and clean up all of the audio, re-render them in audio format, and then put them all up on iTunes, like little by little. And I'm wondering if I should drop them one a week. And if I do that, when are we going to catch up to the currents? Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like...
Just drop all of them.
All of them? I don't know, man. Maybe I need to do like 2 a week. 2 a week, and then just have all you savages go and give it some ratings so we can get bumped up. I'm trying to get that good rating.
Oh, this N-word. This N-word over here.
He just opened the door for his woman.
Open the door for his woman.
The shiver,
I
dude.
remember that. Back when that ooey gooey was still warm and ooey.
Oh, jeez. It wasn't room temperature?
It wasn't room temperature. It was warm. You know when you take some fresh baked cookies out of the oven?
Oh, jeez. Hey, man, you got to work at it in the beginning. You got to open the doors. That dude's still trying to get into good graces. Maybe he hasn't even gotten to hit it yet, so he's like trying to be super gentleman-like. He's like, oh, yeah, baby, let me pay for your drink. Here, let me open this door for you. Here, let me, why is it, this smells like I got a faint whiff of like cinnamon cookies or some shit. The guy opened his door and he's got like cinnamon cookies in there?
It was her. That's what he smelled.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Maybe he's got cinnamon cookies, man. They're going to do like one of those winter
he's
picnics.
going to get some cinnamon cookies. It's going to be all over his face.
Is that what we're calling it, cinnamon cookies?
Yeah.
Dude, we should do that. We should come up with a new name. Instead of walls, it'll be like cinnamon cookies. That way we can do PG podcasts, just code. They're all in code.
So I can go into my sister's job across the street and be like, man, look at all the cinnamon cookies here.
Dude, if we could eventually get to the point where we're really good at doing that, we can make like a LifeGeneralist podcast decoder sheet and just email it to everybody so that when people are walking by, like, what, he just said candy canes. What does that mean? Then you just look it up in the sheet. You're like, oh, candy canes means when you do like an Urban Dictionary version. Candy cane is when you take your dick and you put it inside a girl till it's colorful. That's called the candy cane. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well, we can end with that.
Welcome to 2018, savages.
When I put it in, one color and it comes out a different color.
Oh, jeez. It could be anything, dog.
It could be anything.
It could be like some rough bloody sex. It could be some man. What did I call it earlier? I called it DNA. What the fuck did I say earlier?
Was it DNA juice or something?
No, DNA. Like DNA.
I don't know.
Fuck, man. Fuck it. It could be some DNA plasma. You know, whatever, man. It could just be anything. It's called the candy cane now. Dude. We're gonna have Urban Dictionary just listen to our podcast to come up with new terms. You know what I'm saying?
The marshmallow. When I leave it in there after the cream pie, then pull it out.
The marshmallow. Oh, jeez.
You got any more? Did you want on Urban Dictionary? I'll put these up later.
What is that thing called? S'mores is like the marshmallow, but it's like when a black dude does it.
Oh, fuck.
All right, that's enough. That's enough of these horrible terms for the new year. This is supposed to be the beginning of a whole new year, and we're already going down the toilet with this one. Can't believe it. All right, ladies and gents.
Wow.
You know the normal stuff. Links down below. Other social media. His Instagram, my fitness channel, his gaming comic, other review channel.
Is that still a thing?
I still have it on there. I keep it on there. And then there's probably no links because I'm going to forget. And, share it with someone. Let's get the community growing because I will eventually get these on iTunes. And I think exclusively move them to iTunes unless we manage to get a studio.
We should do Patreon where we do, how hoes do Patreon?
Oh, that's another way they're getting money. Patreon.
Yeah, so we'll do it the same way.
I think if we had a big enough following, I'd be okay with doing that, but there's no reason
I'll
yet.
Just dress up my mushroom tip and
with little hats and like you'll have like seasonal tips. You're like this is the Santa Claus hat.
Yeah.
Like President's Day, you got a little Lincoln hat with the beard.
Yeah. This is the candy cane hat.
Oh, that's horrible.
This is
horrible.
The Santa Claus one. This is the elf one.
Anyways,
this is the New Year's baby one.
Oh, you got diaper and all. Diaper on your ball sack. Oh, gee, that's horrible. Anyways, links down for everything down below. Hopefully another good year of podcasting, man. Any last words for these people?
If you want the Patreon link, man, you guys got to subscribe. Hit that like button.
Fuck that. Hit the like button right now. Do it.